I already talked about Royal Guard versus Phantom Troop. You think Hebi Sasuke is greater than MS Sasuke? That is a take. In base, with his 3 Tomo Sharingan for sure, but the Amaterasu, MS Sasuke's Amaterasu is definitely stronger than anything Hebi Sasuke has. There's no doubt about it. But in terms of 3 Tomo base, yeah, probably. Wait, is Hebi Sasuke's the one that absorbed Orochimaru, right? I think. Yeah, like, Koyama was literally just saying, yesn't. Like, he's such a cunt. Yeah, Toyo thinks Beerus is stronger than... I wonder if they're gonna go with Beerus' training in secret, kind of like Master Roshi was. Yeah, so I would say that Hebi Sasuke is at least stronger than base, you know, MS. But when he activates the MS, that's... Are you talking about 5 Kage Summit MS? I'm assuming you mean the 5 Kage Summit. Because if you mean 5 Kage Summit, then 5 Kage Summit is way stronger than Hebi Sasuke. Way stronger. That's not an argument at all. Yeah. He got stronger from the fucking brawl. But I'm assuming he's talking about the B fight. Yeah, the B fight's a little bit more debatable, but the MS is definitely stronger than with Amaterasu and shit. You might be able to argue that MS Sasuke also has better feats because the B fight, but who knows? He, like, MS Sasuke, he fights Killer B. He's able to chop off one of its tails, all kinds of shit. Although maybe you could argue that he let him chop off his tail, like the 8 tails. I don't know. You could fucking fight a lot about that. Do you really think Garlic Jr. is infinite 4D speed? No, I don't. So the thing with Garlic Jr. is that if you read like the guidebooks on Garlic Jr., it basically just says that he opens up a portal to the dead zone. Like, he opens up a black hole that leads to the dead zone, and the dead zone itself is a hyperspace. So he can, like, teleport to the dead zone with his technique. Which is honestly a lot more consistent. Considering that Garlic Jr. did that shit like before the Raditz fight in the anime. From what I remember, I'd have to reread. It just says the dead zone itself is the hyperspace, and that he just opens a black hole. It's kind of like the way I was looking at it is that it was kind of like, you know, like Kakashi opening up like Kamui, except this Kamui leads to, like, say like his Kamui leads to the fucking dead zone or some shit, you know what I mean? It said dark space. Do you have that translation that you can send me? Yeah. I appreciate that, thank you. But yeah, Garlic Jr. being, like, fucking 4th dimensional doesn't really make a lot of sense unless you think fucking, like, Raditz is. And it just makes everyone in the anime, like, 4th dimensional since the early fucking Saiyan saga. So, it's pretty unlikely, considering that Daizenshu's like, yeah, Vegeta's gonna destroy the planet, you know? It's like, in fact, did you know Vegeta could actually destroy like infinity. Like, you know, it doesn't seem very implied. So, like, ever. Kid Buu fans defeated? No. The thing, okay, here's one thing you gotta learn about high-level debate. High-level debate, they adapt to anything, bro. If they want something to be true, they'll find a way to make it true, bro. It doesn't matter what comes out, they'll make it true. As long as there's, like, even a fucking microscopic bacteria little itch of room to wiggle, they'll adapt. So any good debater can adapt to pretty much any information if they want what they want to be true. That's just how it works. I've already adapted. Yep, I'd hope so. it'd be a shame if you lost to Koyama's Twitter handle. Death of the author. I hate Death of the author. That shit. I don't really vibe with that too much. Death of the author's weird to me. High level debate can describe with Thanos' quote perfectly. Reality can be whatever I want. Exactly, dude. Exactly. It's kind of like when you get to when you're really high level at debate, you just gain the ability to gaslight yourself into fucking believing this position no matter what. You just have infinite gaslighting ability. It's just, it's so fucking funny. You sent in DM? Repeat. Okay, cool. I'm actually gonna talk to Pyagod about the Universal stuff after this stream, so hopefully I can figure some stuff out. What is your workout routine? I do bro sets. I do bro sets, broski. 6 days a week. 6 days a week, bro sets. My abs are coming in. I'm looking pretty fucking hot, not gonna lie. Everything's working out. The 6 day bro sets is the vibe. Ugh. Do you think the Kakuzu arguments are strong? So the thing about the Kakuzu arguments is that, like I said before, anyone that can debate can gaslight themselves into believing anything. And these guys have had about 3 years to gaslight themselves into thinking Kakuzu beats Pain. So, of course, the arguments are going to be advanced because they've been contemplating them for at least 3 years. So, yes, I do think the Kakuzu arguments are strong. But I think Pain wins for sure. I think, I would argue, like I said, I've always said this, at the highest level, I think that Kakuzu and Pain are strong enough to fight each other. Okay? I think they're strong enough to fight each other. But I think that Pain just overall inches it out in terms of speed and hacks, and he just wins. That's my general consensus. Now, I do think the Chibaku Tensei probably would just annihilate Kakuzu, but if you just took that out, in terms of just their raw stats, I do think that Pain just has relative speed and the ability to hacks out Kakuzu. That's always been my my stance. If anything though, Pain is a lot faster than Kakuzu. But even just being like extremely, even just being extremely charitable to Kakuzu, like in downplaying Pain to just being like pre-Pain Saga Naruto level or Kakashi level, it still just goes in Pain's favor. But even then, we know Naruto and Kakashi and all them just get stronger since Kakuzu, and Pain's pretty much dealing with them no problem still, you know. So I do think it just goes Pain favor. Yeah, Kid Buu versus... I'd say Kid Buu versus Buhan is somewhat like Kakuzu versus Pain, but not really. At least with Kid Buu fans, the anime literally says he's the strongest Boo, you know? So they have, like, legit reason to come out. But with the Kakuzu thing, it's just, like, it's just kind of gaslighting the narrative in their favor, you know what I mean?